Hi Libra, here is your December reading. This reading is purely for Libras who are single. I have pre-shuffled and laid out your cards. This is a completely new format with completely new questions. So I am still getting used to this spread myself, so please just bear with me. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon and rising signs because this is a general reading and it will not resonate with everybody, okay? Now, first off, in the position of is there hope of finding love in the future, you have a major arcana. This is the Star card and it is reversed. And what this is telling me is that at the moment, the energy with the Star card is one of despair, one of having negative thoughts, and one of feeling discouraged. And it can also feel like life has become just a bit of a chore at the moment. Maybe it's all work and no pleasure, okay? And some of you may have kind of lost faith in meeting somebody new. It's possible some of you may have been single for, some time now, or you've had relationships and, for whatever reason, they just don't seem to work out. And it could have left you feeling quite discouraged. And it's almost like you're waiting for a sign as to when you are going to meet somebody, when it is going to be the perfect person, stroke relationship. But overall, I just feel that for the majority of you that are single, you're kind of sitting there and thinking, when is it going to be my turn? Why do I keep picking the wrong person? Why do the relationships not work out for me? Is that type of energy I feel there with you. But the thing is, in order for you to meet somebody else, you've got to get out of that negative frame of mind, because it's that negativity and that way of thinking that's actually holding you back. Now up here in the position of will the new lover be similar to past lovers, we have here the Four of Wands. It is reversed and it is fire energy, okay? So we're talking Aries, Leo and Sagittarius regarding the sun signs. And the fire energy is all about action, okay? And action with speed. Now, when this card is reversed, sometimes the energy with this is the feeling of feeling cheated out of something. Now, it is possible that you may be comparing yourself to your friends at the moment, and maybe everybody around you, because the thing is, when we are not in relationships and we're on our own, it seems that everybody else around us is in a relationship and is very happy. And it is possible that you may be looking around at your friends or family, work colleagues, whomever, and just feel that everybody has this. Everybody has this lovely relationship where everything is positive and, happy and joyful. And you, again, I feel that you are kind of sitting there and thinking, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to have this happy feeling? When is it going to be my turn? I just feel that you are looking around and everybody else seems to be loved up in happy, perfect relationships. Now, up here in the position of will the relationship feel safe and secure, we have here the Justice card, which is a major arcana. Now, the thing is, although we have these questions here within this new format, you know, the fact of it is these questions aren't particularly applying to you within this reading because, again, to me, there's the potential is there for you to meet somebody new. But I just feel that you have this negative frame of mind at the moment. And I think that that is what's holding you back. Now, the Justice card is a major arcana. And, you know, you can see here these scales are, are balanced, okay? And it's about finding balance. And I just feel for you that some of you want justice within your relationships, but in the sense of, like I've said, whereby you are going to find somebody, you are going to be happy, you are going to be treated fairly, where you are going to be in a relationship that feels balanced, happy, and secure. Now, down here in the position of will there be a commitment in this relationship, you have here the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the Pentacles tend to focus, it's a very grounded energy, and it's always more to do with our work and our finances and our material world. When this card is reversed, it shows to me that there is the opportunity here for change and a new beginning for you in terms of finding love. But there's an obstacle. And as I don't want to keep repeating myself, but for me, the obstacle here, I feel, is your frame of mind. It's your negativity that's holding you back. That yes, other relationships you've had have not worked out. But sometimes you have to look at that in a positive way and think, well, they obviously didn't work out for a reason. And the reason is that that person was not the right person for you, for your long-term future and your long-term happiness. You need to change your way of thinking in order for you to open yourself up to meeting somebody new. The only obstacle here in this new beginning, a new change for you, is you. Now, up here in the position of is marriage a possibility within this relationship, we have here the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And the water energy talks, is more to do with our feelings and our emotions, okay? Now, the energy with this card can sometimes be one of difficulty within communication, but more on an emotional level. The energy with this card is about somebody that feels they're unable to have a healthy relationship. And that in itself is creating these emotional issues or blockages. Now, this has fallen, as I said, within the position of is marriage a possibility within this new relationship. But at the moment, for the month of December, I don't actually see you meeting somebody new. That's not because the potential's not there, because I feel the potential is there. But like I said, due to your frame of mind, I feel that you are blocking it. And it's possible that you have had previous relationships that have been unhealthy in one way or another. Maybe they've been toxic in one way or another. Maybe the other person has had a naivety or an immature approach to relationships. And it's left you maybe thinking you will never meet the one that you will actually marry. But again, it's all to do with your frame of mind in this month of December. There's a lot of negativity within your thinking, I feel. Now, in the position of will the relationship be lasting and fruitful, we actually have your own energy here. We have the Six of Swords. It is for yourself, Libra, as well as Aquarius and Gemini. And the swords are all to do with our thinking, our thoughts, and the way we communicate. Now, the Six of Swords, when it's reversed, it can talk of stagnation, it can talk of stubbornness, it can talk of missed opportunities. And it's going to require you, I feel, because maybe, as I said, maybe some of you have been single for a little while. And like we said at the beginning, where life just feels like a bit of a chore at the moment, where maybe it is all just work, home, work, home. And it may feel to you that you are stagnating in some way. But like I've said, the only way you can change that is with your own mindset. And maybe you are being stubborn. And maybe you're not realizing or accepting that the issue does lie with your way of thinking. And that if you kind of put the other relationships that haven't worked out just down to experience and the connection not being right, rather than sitting there, and please don't be offended by this, but rather than sitting there and maybe having feeling self-pity in some way and looking at everybody else who may be in a happy relationship and thinking, well, it's not fair, when is it going to be my turn? Everybody else is happy except me. Don't be stubborn and keep thinking in that way. Because like the energy with this card, you could miss out on opportunities. You can miss out on meeting somebody that is right for you purely because of your negative thinking. Now, with the outcome card with this format, the last question is what can be done to find true love? Now here we have more of your own energy. We have the Eight of Swords. It is reversed. And the energy with this card, again, it's about you not losing your head, okay? It's an energy about not wasting your time sitting there blaming other people or blaming yourself for why previous relationships have not worked out. That is just wasting your time and it's wasting your energy. you're going to need to start to look at things more in a logical way than an emotional way. Because I feel for a lot of you at the moment, emotionally you are dissatisfied and unhappy and feeling unfulfilled. And that is then causing you to maybe have some self-pity. But what you need to do is start to look at things more logically and start to look at what I've already said, that sometimes relationships don't work out for a reason, because the person wasn't right for you, or you wasn't right for them, or ultimately they wouldn't have brought you the happiness that you were actually looking for and that could have sustained a fully committed relationship further down the line. And start to look at things in that way. Rather than sitting there and thinking to yourself, it's always other people that are happy and never me. Stop that. Try to, it sounds strange, but try to take the emotions out of this situation, because I feel the emotions that you're feeling are not positive. The emotions that you're feeling are negative, and it's those negative energies, like I said, that are creating this obstacle in regards to you finding somebody new. You may have come across people recently who were interested in you. And again, with your negative thinking, you may think, no, it's no point, it doesn't work out for me, relationships never last, it's always everybody else that gets it right, that's happy, and never me. And I just feel that you need to get rid of this negative thinking. Now, obviously, this is not going to apply to all of you, okay? Like I said, this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. And if it doesn't, you need to check your moon and rising signs. But I do feel for the majority of you, you've had some bad luck in previous relationships. And as I said, for whatever reason, they haven't worked out. And I think it's left you feeling maybe emotionally drained, certainly left you thinking in a negative way. And it's almost kind of left you with that feeling of just giving up. What's the point in trying to be with somebody else? What's the point in looking for somebody else? Because it never works out anyway. Well, as long as you're going to think like that, relationships will never work out. And you will not meet anybody as long as you're going to keep thinking in that way. So there most definitely is potential there for you to meet somebody new, maybe not in the month of December. Maybe in this month of December coming up, you need to use that month to change your mindset, to change the way you are thinking about relationships in general, and start to think in more of a positive way. So Libra, that does conclude your reading. Look, at the end of the day, it wasn't overly positive, okay? But to me, if you have been told that it could be due to your own obstacles and your own thinking that's creating this problem and this blockage with you meeting somebody new, then you can work on that and change that and then move forward and then meet somebody. So, out of negativity, there's positive. And that's how you've got to approach your relationships. Yes, if a relationship fails, then obviously it feels very negative. But then you've got to look to the future. with hope and just think that there's somebody else around the corner that's perhaps is going to be better suited to you. So that does conclude your reading. I will be back again really soon to do the relationship reading, and that is for Libras who are already in a committed relationship. And I just really want to thank you all for watching. As I said, this is a new format. I don't know if you're going to like it or not. But if you do like this format and you do like the questions that I ask with each card, then please give it the thumbs up. If you don't like it, by all means give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, that's great, and I will reply to you. And if you do wish to book a private reading, then please just check for my contact details in the description box of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I really do hope that you're going to get something positive out of it. Thank you, bye.